I'm doing this video. I got the camera in my face. I'm trying to keep my face down like this because I have this. My nose was fucking bashed and broken inside. I had a little altercation and my nose is fucking bashed and shit. So it happened a week ago, but I was still all fucked up. You know, they had to fucking cauterize the inside of it. I had fucking a thing stuck up there so to keep my nose from fucking caving in and everything. You know, shit happens. You know what I mean? I'm used to this shit. But anyway, so it's hard for me to talk a little bit. I'm a little fucked up, you know. This was the last. I'm doing this video last minute because of this. You know what I mean? It's all fuckers. It's all in here. It's all this side. This, both sides are, you know, my nose fucking broken, but both sides are fucked up. You know what I mean? But this side was really bad. You know, they had a fucking. So if you see, I'm doing a video a little bit funny. If I look a little funny in the video, you know, my emotions are a little off. It's because of that. Okay, it's been a week, so it's healed. When I first had a fucking nose like this, okay, which is already a big fucking guinea nose. Well, right here, all around here is all fucking, I mean, they had to cauterize it 3 times already. I've been back and forth in the hospital and everything, so I'm all right now, but, you know, I know you're real fucking concerned. Hey, you momos. I love you too. So let's get busy.
In a world full of expectations, where time is of great concern, humanity will search for answers, and one man will find the power.
Yo, who's the loser now?
You are.
Whoa!
This week I'm going to talk about, like, what I feel that social media in bodybuilding a little bit crossover with insulin, okay? Because I believe that a lot of the shit you guys are watching today, I watched a pro fucking bodybuilder, 2 pro bodybuilders were shopping. I'm going to get into a rant in a minute about that. This is about how you, the average Momo out there, watches these fucking guys and what they do, okay? You know, and it makes you think that you could do what they do, all right? And a lot of you guys know about insulin, and to be honest with you, in my opinion, insulin doesn't really make muscle bigger. It makes muscle swell. But it's not like the minute you go off that, it goes right back down, okay? And it does fuck up your organs, and it could make you insulin dependent. But, you know, I used to watch Rich Piana in the morning sometimes. You know, I'd watch his videos, and I love Rich. God rest his soul. He was a good man, okay? But when he used to make those shakes, and he would not put any protein in, he'd put in like Fruity Pebbles or whatever, the Cocoa Pebbles and all this other shit, and he'd blend all that shit up. What you guys don't realize is that shit's, you know, you can't do that, all right? Now, I just saw these 2 pro momos that, you know, they were shopping. They're 2 very popular pro bodybuilders, and they were shopping together and everything, and they're buying all this junk food and shit like that, and it makes guys feel like, oh, shit, you know, well, they're taking that. I could eat that, okay? And what you don't realize is it's deceptive. When you watch these guys do what they're doing on the internet, okay, it's deceptive. So that's why this is kind of this video is kind of a crossover of social media also destroying like true bodybuilding in my opinion through a lot of guys watching the diet, okay, and they watch these guys eat foods that you couldn't eat. All right, and the hidden thing is, it's just like I did a video with Jay Cutler, how I used to eat a lot of candy corns and stuff like that. But dude, you're taking insulin. The average guy can't eat candy corn. Okay, it's not good. First of all, no natural bodybuilder's going to be able to eat any of that. Social media is causing deception. Okay. And it's also, what you guys don't see is that these guys are doing insulin. You can't, all that it fits your macros, and you see these guys eating massive amounts of sugar and carbs and even junk food and all this shit. They're taking insulin, okay? I would never take insulin. You're out of your fucking mind doing that shit, okay? This video was spawned off by a kid that I ran into in a store, okay? That's a friend of, actually a son of a friend of mine, and he's a young kid. He's like 17 years old, and he's telling me that he's taking, you know, he's eating all this like fucking sugar shit and eating a lot of junk, and he, and he's eating, and he's taking insulin. And I'm like, holy fuck, where did you fucking get the idea for that shit? And he's watching the YouTube videos. That's what he told me. Got it off of YouTube. So this video here is going to be about the deception of watching, these guys on YouTube and thinking that what they do is right for you, okay? And it's also spawned off a lot of the average guy, these kids that do know about insulin and do see that these guys take insulin. They're eating junk and taking insulin. And I think that that's fucking wrong. And I think that that's making bodybuilding head in the wrong way. Insulin is fucked up drug, bro. You should not be doing it. You can make yourself a diabetic, okay? It's very dangerous. I've had 2 friends die from insulin usage. 2. Because they took insulin and they didn't get sugar in them enough. They didn't get, they took a high dose of insulin and they didn't get enough sugar in them fast enough. They went into insulin comas and both are dead. Both. Okay? So if you want to fuck around with that, I told this kid, you're playing with fire. But when you see these guys on the internet, and these 2 momos I just watched on the internet, these 2 pro bodybuilders shopping, and they YouTube video themselves, and you see them in there, and they're fucking shopping, and they're getting junk food and shit, and they're, doing all that shit, bro, it's trouble. I'm just telling you, it sends a bad message, because some people don't realize that they're taking insulin. That's why they get away with eating fucking chocolate and Hershey Kisses and all that shit. And the other momos that do know about that shit are saying, oh fuck, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to eat all this junk and take sugar and all this crap and then just take insulin. Fucking bad, bro. It's bad. The physiques today are ugly because of it. The guts are huge because of it. And it's fucking a lot of people up. And like Dorian Yates said, when you go off of it, you're going to lose everything. And he is right. I don't agree with Dorian on a lot of things. We've had a few disagreements, him and I. But he is right about that. So when you watch these guys on YouTube, they're all sending a bad fucking message. Especially with that shit. Alright, check out this rant. Alright, so, I've been watching some YouTube videos. Just saw a famous, guy, he's a pro bodybuilder, walking around in a grocery store with another pro bodybuilder. They were in a Trader Joe's somewhere, and they were buying garbage food. Pancakes and waffles, frozen. And, all kinds of shit. Hold on, sorry, man. I was eating fucking... I was just in Mrs. Green's eating from fucking nuts and shit, Now I'm spitting fucking for the past half hour, like, spitting out a little grit and shit, Anyway. So, I did the fucking, the Latin thing, because my girlfriend's Latin, they know how they are. They go, you take a fucking shopping, and she's all, walks through the fucking aisles, opening up bags, eating the food and shit like that. Eating the grapes and fucking, I don't eat that shit, but she's eating grapes and shit, But anyway, that's what happens when you date Latin chicks, they shop and they eat while the fuck is shopping. But, and anyway, so I'm watching these guys shop, and I'm thinking to myself, holy fuck, how many young kids are watching this shit, thinking, look, he eats waffles, or, he eats fucking, pancakes. They will buy cookies and shit, all kinds of shit, that Nutella garbage, all that stuff, and I'm sitting there thinking, holy fuck, what bullshit is that? See, because to me, that shit sends a message to the younger guys, right? That means that young guys think, like, young amateur doesn't know what he's doing. They think, like, well, that's what they eat. Because that is. You see these guys buying that shit, right? What they don't realize is that's because these guys are on fucking insulin, right? They're taking massive amounts of insulin. That's why they can sit there and eat those fucking, a whole bag of waffles or eat all the fucking sugary shit that they were buying. They were buying garbage, absolute garbage food. And you know what the fucking craziest thing is? This fucking Pro Momo is over there buying like organic shit. Like, oh no, this is organic chicken. You want free range organic chicken. That's what he's saying to the camera. Meanwhile, he's over there buying fucking chocolate syrup to put on shit. He's buying pancakes. He's buying waffles, French toast, and shit like that. He's buying cake and all. I mean, come on. I mean, how fucking stupid is that? It's like eating a fucking big pizza and then having a Diet Coke. What's the point? Anyway, I say organic this, bafangu with your organic shit. Fuck all that shit. Free range chicken and shit like that. And then you're over there eating getting like ice cream and fucking Pop-Tarts and all this other bullshit. And you're gonna make people fucking believe that you can eat that way. You fucking Momo. You fucking disgusting Momo. Walk around in a grocery store and shit with tank top on. You know, everybody's looking at you, you fucking juice head. Get the fuck out of here. That's an embarrassment. Dude, you cannot eat like they eat. All right, if you're a YouTube follower, if you're a subscriber, you should look at those kind of guys and fucking be pissed that they're telling you that shit, because it's wrong. Part of what I'm trying to tell you is you can't believe the shit that these guys are spewing on the internet here. This fucking YouTube is full of fucking people I see like, oh my god, man, they're fucking, these guys, these bodybuilding videos and shit, you got more fucking, you know, Momos fucking on here talking about the most ridiculous shit, and they're 90% of them, they're not training right, alright, they eat like shit, and it's all because they're all on drugs. Guys fucking telling you to eat like 30 meals a day and shit. Dude, you can't eat like that if you're a natural bodybuilder, okay? If you're a teenager watching this shit, or a natural bodybuilder, you can't eat like that. I'm just telling you, you can't eat like that. You can't go and have the kind of foods these idiots are eating. Pop-Tarts and all. Dude, that's because you're taking insulin. And when you take insulin, you need sugar, or you'll go into a diabetic coma. You understand? So they can get away with eating junk. I mean, you know, they were sitting there eating they were buying chocolate shit. I can't remember, like, you know, chocolate shit, bags of stuff with chocolate. And I'm going, the one guy, he's buying chocolate syrup. Hershey's chocolate syrup. And I'm sitting there thinking to myself, holy fuck, this guy's eating chocolate syrup? And you're actually like touting that shit on fucking YouTube, making people think that that's okay to have? Because you're so fucking insulined out. You're on so much fucking... Dude, I'm sorry, I'm spitting over here. It's fucking... I can't stop. I ate them fucking cashews and shit, you know? Just spitting and fucking flying all over the place. Anyway, so ignore it. If you see shit flying, just ignore it. But anyway, you know, these fucking guys, man... You can't go by these internet guys. You cannot go by these guys. How some of these guys have the amount of fucking followers, subscriptions. There's guys with 400,000. I'm sitting there going, are you fucking in? These are Momos, bro. Momos. Now, some of you people are only internet YouTube fans and enthusiasts, or whatever, however you want to call them, okay? You don't realize, you know, because I've had guys attacking me. Dude, what do you know? You never been, you know, you don't know nothing. You're Mr. Synthol. Nice try, fucko. Let me explain something to you. I've been in this industry since 1972. Okay? I trained in the same gym as Arnold. I'm undefeated as a natural bodybuilder. There ain't nobody who could beat me in my class. Alright? I've been in the sport. I've been writing for the magazine. I started promoting shows for the NPC in 1985 when it first came out. I was there before Steve Weinberger, when Carl Campagna ran the NPC in New York. Nobody lasted at Muscular Development. Only John Romano was there longer than me. I was there 14 years. And you're going to sit here and act like, who the fuck do you know? You don't know these guys. Dude, I know these fucking guys. You crazy? I know all this shit. I've been on the inside. I'm on the inside. So don't fucking question me. And I'm just telling you, these other fucking Momos, you got these guys walking around, videotaping themselves, acting like idiots, you know? I don't know. I don't get it. I'm just saying, you know, you cannot listen to these guys when you watch their shopping sprees on fucking line. I watch these bodybuilders shop, Alright, I just, I fucking stumbled upon it and I was like, holy fuck. If somebody's watching this, if a young kid, if I was still young, and I was like looking for information, and I was trying to watch like, well, what do these guys eat? And I'm watching them shop, and I'm watching what they're eating. I would have fucking made the same mistake. Well, Joe Materazzi eats, Pop-Tarts. I'm gonna eat that shit. He's putting chocolate syrup on his pancakes, and that must mean it's good, because look at him. He's ripped, he's jacked. So if he does that, I should do that. No, dude, don't do that shit, all right? Remember what you're watching. Guys, you have to eat clean. Let me just tell you one thing, all right? If I got two of you people watching this, you guys, if I cloned you, and now there's you number one and you number two, right? And I said, you number one, I'm just going to put you on a diet, really strict diet. No carbs, on a really good ketogenic diet. Lots of protein, good quality protein, meats and shit like that. None of that vegan shit, okay? Good, some green vegetables, that kind of stuff, right? No carbs, though. Once in a while, maybe oatmeal or white rice. And then I put the other you number two. But you number one doesn't lift weights. No weight training at all. You number one, no weight training at all. You number two, you number two, train with weights like a motherfucker. All day in the gym, bust your ass, heavy weights, drinking pre-workout drinks and all that shit. Post-workout drink, eat like shit. The you number one would probably get better gains than the you number two. Forget about the weightlifting. Weightlifting is this much of it. Nutrition, the food you eat, is everything. So when you watch these fuckos shopping, these pro fucking bodybuilders, these fucking guys, they're over there fucking shopping and they're buying foods and shit. What you're not understanding is that they are taking massive amounts of drugs. You're not. You don't have it like that. They do. Alright? They're on massive amounts of drugs. Okay? So you can't eat like they eat. You can't train like they can. You're seeing guys take 100-pound dumbbells doing front raises with them. Yeah, that's great. You try that, your fucking deltoid will rip off. They're on shit, bro. Let them go off that shit. Watch what they look like. Watch what they look like. So stop emulating these guys on YouTube and watch some of them fucking momos. I'm not going to say who they are. But the bottom line, what I'm trying to tell you is, these guys are all on drugs. You cannot do what they do. You cannot train the way they train. You cannot eat the way they eat. You cannot eat the amount of food that they eat or the types of food they eat. Especially all that sugar. They're shopping for junk. I know, bro. I've been around. I know. I'm trying to help you. When I see these videos, it angers me. I watch these videos and it fucking angers me. It angers me because I think of myself. I think of myself if I was a young kid again and I was watching that, I'd be deceived. Because here's this big fucking Joe Pro bodybuilder, this big fucker walking through the grocery store. And of course he's got a tank top on and he's with another bodybuilder who's got a tank top on. And they're walking around and he's got shorts on and slippers and he's walking around like this all stiff and shit. And he's buying fucking garbage. You know what I mean? He's buying garbage and food. So that's fucked up. That's deceptive. He fucking probably went home and took a shot of insulin after fucking that shopping spree. Just watching him, alright? My sugar went up. I'm just telling you. I'm trying to help you. Watch your diet. If you're not on steroids, if you're a young kid especially, eat a lot of protein. Don't rely on protein shakes for your protein. Eat good foods. You know what protein is. I don't have to tell you. You're not that stupid. Alright? I'm just trying to help you. Alright, look, fucking forget about it. Stop fucking around. Stop listening to these YouTube guys. I've been bodybuilding before most of these pro bodybuilders were even alive. So what I'm saying is, I'm watching and I'm listening to the fucking advice. Even from some of these guys that are like, got 600,000 followers and shit, and they're giving advice. I'm like, dude, you don't even know what the fuck you're talking about. Look at that. You're doing it wrong. Half reps. Get the fuck out of here. So now I'm thinking, because everybody's an expert, you guys are getting polluted advice. I mean, what is bro science? What the fuck is bro science? To me, that's mo science, momo science. No such thing as bro science. What is that shit? All this, it fits your macros, right? Oh, you know, all these people preaching this shit, this garbage. It fits your macros. Let me tell you something about if it fits your macros. You could have two food sources that have the same amount of calories, the same amount of carbs, the same amount of sugars, the same amount of protein, but they fucking don't affect your body the same way because they get fucking digested at different rates. You can't. It fits your macros is bullshit. I don't know any pro bodybuilder that does that shit, especially going for a show. I don't know one, okay? None of them. And those guys are taking so much fucking drugs. You could eat a fucking pizza pie and still burn fat, but they still don't eat that shit, okay? Why are they still eating fucking fish, white rice, fucking asparagus? Who the fuck wants to eat that shit, right? Why are they eating? Why aren't they just having, why don't they just fit your macros, Because it doesn't work. It's bullshit. Do you know, Jerry Ward and I were talking. And, this is true. He was even telling me how Kevin Levrone one time got mad at him. He was going for a show and he was saying, hey, what are you doing? Because Jerry was using like fucking Equals or Splendors or some shit. And he's like, you can't use that shit. But it's got no calories in it. Come on, it's calorie. Doesn't matter. The way it affects your body, it's going to make you hold water retention, blah, 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 blah. And son of a bitch, Jerry even told me, Greg, he was right. He was right. It's true. Okay? That's why it fits your macros don't work. But you guys watch these fucking guys on YouTube. You watch these fucking experts. And I honestly think that social media has destroyed the fabric of bodybuilding. All right? There's nothing like experience, guys. Would you want a heart surgeon fucking operating on you, okay, that just got out of fucking, hey, I just graduated Harvard with honors, or would you rather, would you rather have him put a new heart in your body, or would you have some guy that's done it for 1,000 different patients, all kinds of experience, he knows. I don't know about you, but I'd rather have the experienced fucking doctor. Okay, what I'm trying to tell you guys is, everybody thinks they got the blueprint. Everybody today's a prep coach. Everybody's an IFBB pro. I'm a figure pro. I'm a bikini pro. Everybody fucking thinks they know. Everybody's a fucking, on YouTube now. Even fucking girls are on here, I'm a bikini pro and I do, I'm doing prep and stuff. And, oh my God, it fits your macros works. Yeah, girls love that shit. Because it gives you a fucking excuse, bro. It gives you an excuse to fucking eat bullshit. And bikini girls don't get fucking ripped anyway. They're not trying it hard. Look, guys, the point I'm trying to fucking make to you is, who do you listen to? Who's right? Who the fuck is right? I mean, it's so fucking watered down right now. It's really fucking disgusting. I'm telling you right now. Another thing, you ever watch it? Every time I put a fucking YouTube video, I got that fucking Momo, that fucking guy that makes believe he's an old man, you know what I mean, with the six-pack, whatever the fuck that is, you over 40, you know what I mean, that fucking Momo. Bro, I'm fucking like 4 years older than him. I'm 57 years old, and I look a lot better than that fucking guy. You know what I mean? And he's on fucking juice. So what the fuck? You don't tell people that shit, Give me a fucking break. I can't stand watching these guys. Everybody's a fucking expert. Everybody's a fucking expert. What the fuck is bro science? That's Momo science, bro. I mean, same thing. You get these vegans, right? Oh, the vegan bodybuilding. I'm not just talking about that fucking Momo vegan gains, okay? Forget about him. Look at him. He's a fucking beanpole. You fucking stick a tomato and plant next to him and it'll fucking grow up the side of him. I'm just telling you, bro. He's a fucking... But forget him. I'm just talking about vegan in general. Listen, I get the whole fucking, not eat the meat thing. If that's your fucking thing, that's your fucking thing. But I don't give a shit if quinoa, however you say that shit, has fucking pure protein in it, like all the amino acids and all that. Nobody gets jacked eating that shit, okay? I'm just telling you, You listen to these fucking people on the internet. They'll give you a million fucking reasons and all their shit. Everybody's a fucking expert. Everybody with a fucking video camera is a fucking expert. I mean, holy motherfucker. All right, I'm going to give you a quick story. All right, we're going to go to a story right now. It's a story I've told before, okay? So if some of you guys are bothered because I'm redoing the same stories, relax. I'm going to give you some other ones, but right now I'm waiting because Generation Iron's coming out with my story time. There's a lot of other things, and I don't want to release any of my new stories just yet. So this story you've all seen before, but it's a crazy story. People like my stories. If you don't like it, turn off the fucking video. What can I tell you? Stop being a fucking momoto about it. I'm fucking complaining. But this is a fucking crazy story. I think you're going to like this one. So check it out. Here comes a fucking story just for you guys. Alright, so quick story, by the way. It's not really a story, but I'll give it to you anyway. When I was, I don't really like people spotting me, you know what I mean? When I don't like spotting people as well. Back in Gold's Gym, I had Ray Menser spot me a few times, and you know, back then it was 1981, and you would have like little shorts on, you know, but the shorts were high. They weren't like they are today, like basketball shorts, which are low. And he would, you know, stand above me and spot me on the bench, and I was a really good bencher, man. I was a very good bencher back then. I won a few bench shows. Let's stick my trophy thing in here. I'll show you a little thing, you know. But anyway, so I'm laying on a bench, and he used to spot me, and I could always, when I would look up, I would see his balls all the time, right? Because he wasn't wearing underwear, and there was like a gap like this between his leg and, you know, the shorts. He had on these little yellow shorts. He used to wear them all the time, yellow, red, you know. And I remember I'd be looking up to do the bench, and I'd see these big hairy nuts through the fucking thing. And he had that black hair, so it was very evident, you know. And I try not to look at it, and you know, because it would bother me. And I really didn't want him spotting me because of that. And one time, a little tiny little fucking hair, as I was in the middle of a set, you know, he moved a little bit, and a little hair, I actually saw it fall, and it landed right on my chin, right on my fucking chin. And I was like trying to fight the bench, and I'm like, oh, like this, and I could feel it on there. And when I put the bar up, I was like, motherfucker. And he said to me, what happened? And I said, I got a little your fucking pubic hair, because you don't wear underwear. Because you didn't wear underwear, it fucking landed right on my fucking chin. And he didn't believe me. But you know what? It was actually stuck there, right? Until he looked real close, you know. It was stuck there because I was sweaty and sticky, and I guess my skin was tacky, and I had a fucking black pubic hair right there. Dude, it fucking freaked me out. So, the bottom line is, I don't like people spotting me, especially, you know, even on the bench, bro. I'd rather get two guys on each side if I was gonna go like crazy heavy, you know, which I don't do anymore, so we don't have to worry about that. And the other thing is, I can't stand spotting guys on a bench press. I really don't like that because, you know, they blow breath up in your face. You know, a guy be under there go like this, and I'm going, oh, motherfucker. Oh, you know, like you had a shit sandwich or something. You know what I mean? What the fuck? You know what I mean? What the fuck, man? You know, or like, you know, like salami's coming up, you know what I mean? And I'm like, dude, that's horrible. You know, chew fucking gum, something. But I didn't like that, because they actually blow. You know, back when I was younger, I had long hair and shit. And my hair would actually flip, you know what I mean? Because a guy would be on there, you know? So, I don't really like spotters. And I don't like spotting people, and I don't like people spotting me. No big story, but I just figure I got a lot of Gold's Gym stories. We're going to get into Gold's Gym stories and other stories and everything like that. You know, good shit. You know, just to figure a little something about one of the reasons why I don't like spotters. I don't like guys blowing breath in my face. And I don't like fucking guys standing over me, especially if they're not wearing underwear and free balling it. Now today is different, I guess, because of the thing. But again, I don't bench press anymore, so that shit ain't happening. All right, guys, be good to your girl. Stop fucking around. You're a bunch of momos, but you know I fucking love you momos, okay? Don't be a fucko. subscribe. You can also go to my thing, Gregg Valentino, on YouTube. Stop fucking around.
Going to the gym with Gregg Valentino. I'm going to the club with Gregg Valentino. Who got the biggest arms? Gregg Valentino. Said Gregg Valentino. Gregg Valentino.
Dude, what the fuck? You think girls look at me and go, oh my god, that's hot? They're like, that's gross.
Say hi to Gregg Valentino. Big biceps, Greg.
Where's Gregg Valentino?
340-mile-an-hour fastball is a sight to see.
When a man's biceps get so big they look like they're going to explode.
Remember that guy? How many think his biceps are bigger than my head?
Holy crap. To the gym with Gregg Valentino. I'm going to the club.
I've been bodybuilding before most of these pro bodybuilders were even alive.
Valentino. Said Gregg Valentino. Gregg Valentino. I'm going to the gym with Gregg Valentino. I'm going to the club with Gregg Valentino. Who got the biggest arms? Gregg Valentino. Said Gregg Valentino. Gregg Valentino.
Dude, what the fuck?